Are we live yet? I always ask myself that question. I never really know if I'm live until I check. Yeah, we're live. Hey, good evening to anybody watching live. And if you're watching on the replay, well, you know, as always, please consider hitting that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. I would say hit the like button, and you should, but, you know, maybe, you know, it's understandable if you want to watch the content first and then, you know, and then subscribe. Oh, I like it, I should say. I'm sorry, my brain's trailing right now. Today is Sunday, which is my Monday, meaning tomorrow is sort of like my Tuesday, except it's really better than Tuesday because I guess, actually, wait a second, no, 8 hours is Monday. So then the next 4 hours is Tuesday. So the first 4 hours of work tomorrow is Tuesday. The next 4 hours, 8 hours is Wednesday. Then when I go in on Tuesday, it's sort of like Thursday and Friday combined into one. What up there, VGC? VG, video games and computers and movies dumping ground. I'm going to guess that's what the VG and MNC means. And yeah, man, I see you got the Napoleon Bonaparte event kicking off now. That sounds like a good time, you know? I mean, Mr. Napoleon Bonaparte is a strong man. So, you know, of course, society tries to shame the guy. I remember when I was a kid, I was told that, like, oh, they have his penis in a jar in a museum. It's like, why the I mean, that's a cool novelty, I guess, but it's like, as I grow up now, I realize that there was an intent, I think, to shame the guy, to shame his masculinity. And I don't know, I'm just kind of playing around with this concept, but it is an interesting, I think at the very least, thought experiment. And so we're going to make this a quick one here. I really just want to do a Sunday bonus. And what up, QEPX? But, you know, I was going to do something that I'm going to save for tomorrow. So I'm not going to do what I was going to do today, you know. I think tomorrow is going to be like a reaction format, assuming I get started on time. And basically the point of having a Monday show is to have like a hard and fast rule where no matter who's streaming on Monday, I can stream, you know, I stream. I mean, I can stream anytime I want, but, you know, normally I'll think about other people. I say, oh, this friend of mine is, you know, like streaming on his show. So I don't want to disrupt his streaming, you know. I don't want to disrupt his or her audience, in this case, his audience, my friend. So I decided not to stream, you know, at the same time. But Mondays, all bets are off because I've decided that I will consistently stream on Monday, and that is the plan. And QEPX, just chill, bro. The more you ask, the more paranoid I get. Like I said, my spotty sense goes off when somebody asks to be a mod a lot. Like, it makes me wonder, like, what could go wrong? It makes me so paranoid. And I mean, I wish I was one of those channels. Like, I literally just got back from a channel where you want to be a mod, you got to go, I don't know if I should be dropping this guy's channel name, but my boy Tom P. Pnoid News. He'll make everyone a mod. You show up in this guy's chat, don't even ask to be a mod, just be polite. And he'll give every motherfucker a wrench. And he plays it fast and loose. I'm not as courageous as Tom. I hear you, bro. But like I say, just chill. Don't ask, just chill, you know? But anyway, let's get a quick pod racing in because I gotta get my buttocks to bed soon. So, I'm just gonna get this show on the road. Let me just hit some buttons here. There we go. We got the chat window. And don't worry, you don't even, you know, there we go. Okay, well, anyway, let's just get right to it. So, turn on my Nintendo. I am afraid to play Roblox. Not really afraid to play Roblox, but, you know, I know that's going to be a learning curve. I'm waiting for my Nintendo to turn on. Come on, Nintendo, turn on. Oh, good, it is on. Okay, so that means I should have a picture there. Now I need to get my volume up. There we go. But, I mean, maybe on my day off. I'm not going to play before my day off because, my day off is, whatchamacallit? Well, basically, I'm not going to do it on a work night because Roblox, that's like, I'd have to actually, that's work. To me, that's literally work. Like, I have to like learn how the game works, you know? I'm not ready to learn some complex game yet. So that's where I'm at on Roblox. But I mean, I do appreciate the feedback. Alright. So anyway, we did some pod racer upgrades. I don't really need to even inspect it, but only one of my parts is really busted, and I'm just gonna let it be because right now I'm trying to save the money. So right there, I got 7,000 trinkets. I got good engine. I got good brakes. So I think we're about in a good place as any we can be. This is one of the slightly more challenging ones, but I'm still keeping ahead of the curve. Oops, I decelerated a bit too much there. Oh, I hear you, man. I would be bored of it, but I'm trying to like achieve something different. So what I've been doing with this game is I started my save file over again a couple of times because I'm trying to like get like some perfection here. Especially there's parts in this game. In fact, I'll play the next level I play is going to be an impossible level. So that'll be the last one I play. That's how short this stream is going to be. So if you stay tuned, right after these 2 laps or 3 laps I'm doing right now, well actually I got 2 left, I'm going to show you something that, you know, is challenging. And it's crazy. It's actually got a very weird, like, curveball, a very strange gaming mechanic in this level that I'm about to play. Ah, shit. Like right now you can see that I have no problem keeping ahead of my opponent, right? And those air brakes are almost not too good. Actually, they're very good, but I can hold the air brake down while gassing up and it'll keep me slow, whereas normally the air brakes. So I discovered that that's a shortcut there. And that's only because I played this level enough times that I know that now. But sit tight. Good, see, final lap. Oh, see, I just keep doing that. I'm reckless here. That's why I gotta get to bed. I'm not, not on my B game. I would say I'm just kind of... There we go, that's a little better. There it is. It's right here. Okay, now I'm going to show you the most challenging level. So I just got 4,000 alien dollars or whatever they're called. So invitational circuit. It's so challenging. They invite you so that they can kick your ass. That's basically the point of this. So this level is weird because it's got this loop on here, and basically it's got, at some point you got 2 levels. You got like an upper level and a lower level, and if you fall down to the lower level, you instantly go behind to 4th place because apparently you have to stay on the upper level in order to like not repeat your track. So I'm about to go and basically give up on this, but I'm gonna play it just right now to show you like how difficult this is. So, you know, floating gas mine. And so there's that racetrack with the yellow stuff on it right in front of us in the middle. And that's the one I have to stay on, but it's almost impossible. So I upgraded my brakes and traction, hoping that I'll have a fighting chance. you know, you gotta stay ahead. But if I fall down, like right here, like, oh shit, see, I'm stuck. And then a car just hit me. So that's because I am obsessed with staying on that top level. I can't fall down. Like if I fall down, they got me right there. So right here, what happened was I just got, oh, see, I'm screwed. Look, I'm in first place. Watch how quickly I fall behind. See, third place, 12th place. And I'm going turbo, so why am I not going, you know, further? Well, there's like a fork in the road that I already missed. And there's like almost no way to catch up once you miss that. See, like, I have to rush, so we're gonna try this one more time or two more times. What up there, Lemon Pie? Good to see you. So yeah, so check this shit out. If you, this is a double-decker level, but if you fall down to the lower level right here, you miss the right turn and you can't. See, I'm fucked. Right now, I'm in first place, but watch how quickly I fall behind. Like instantly, the minute everyone makes that right turn, I fall behind. It's like, it's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. So if you try to drive too slow, you'll get rammed from behind. So what I try to do is I try to get to the turn quickly. Ah, fuck. See, that's absolutely brutal. Like, and you can't win once you fall down off that level. And you gotta do that like 3 times, right? Because you gotta get like 3 laps on this freaking thing. So, ah, shit. Let me show you what a fork in the road is, just so you guys know I'm not making shit up. I think it's like right, like after this, if I'm looking at the right map. I don't even know what a fork is. I've seen it before too. I know it's there. It's that right above me, that right there. That's the fork in the road. So you have to get like on that track or you're dead. We're gonna do this from the top again. Once again, I gotta stay on the top level to get on that yellow and black track, or else I fall behind by like 5 places, like almost instantly. In fact, I really shouldn't even be talking, but like I gotta stay up here now. I can't fall down, so like, ah, shit. All right, let me focus. I'm gonna focus. Remember, upper level. Gotta stay in the upper level. You fucking cunt. Alright, let's try to again. And this level comes up in different forms, so this is the hardest version of it from what I can figure. Ah, you cunt! Sorry, pardon my French, guys. It's just absolutely frustrating. Ah, you fucking whore. Okay, one more time. I'm gonna keep saying that, aren't I? Oh, whoa. Okay, be quiet. I shouldn't be looking. I was looking at my OBS. Oh, yeah, what the fudge? Alright, I know this is insane. Alright, focus. Oh, come on. Okay, watch how quickly this goes to hell. Like, the people are still behind me, but somehow the game knows that I'm screwed once I fall down, so it instantly updates the placement. Like, it doesn't even, like pretend. Are you fucking whore? See, like, how hard that is? And I'm like, that time I'm looking at the map. I shouldn't be looking at the map. Ah, yo, this is impossible. I'm not doing this one. I'm not doing this one unless I upgrade my traction. And right now, I feel like I should just keep earning more money into the game before I do that. Now, I think, yeah, my repulsor grip is totally shot. But this one here would be a good upgrade. The only problem is that it will take damage. So, let's see, that's a 6,000 repulsor grip for like, I don't know, 5-6 grand. Yo, what up, JLM? Making a quick one here. So, I didn't know you followed Tom P, unless I met you at Tom P's originally. But yeah, Tom's cool dude. I would have joined his chat, but I didn't feel I had much to contribute to the chat. He provides sage wisdom, and I could provide some anecdotes and some things I read and things like that. But I felt like Tom P had a pretty good handle on it. So basically, I'm getting my I was doing the invitational circuit race. I'm gonna visit it one more time, but this time I'm gonna buy. I'm actually gonna buy this part, even though I did some reading, and basically they tell you, people recommend usually, to like not buy more than 4 top level parts, because that's how, if you have only 4, apparently if you only buy 4 top tier parts, your droids don't have to work as hard to like maintain them, or they can always keep them in perfect condition. But if, let's say, I buy 5 or 6 top level parts, now the droids have to like basically keep up, and they can never keep up, which is why you'll always have. In fact, what the fuck? Part of my French. I thought I replaced this just now.
Back again, huh?
Okay, so I have an R600 repulsor grip. But in this display here, it's showing that I have a... Oh, that's the power of the battery. Never mind. Oh my god! The battery is garbage now? Like the droid... I don't even have a battery. Hey, what up, George Lucas? Thank you for creating this wonderful universe. It means a lot to me. What up, Alan Copeland? Thanks for dropping by. So, I'm gonna get my ass handed to me again, and then I'm gonna play a track that I can actually win at. But this one has a double decker, so if you see that yellow bumblebee colored track, it's like a fork in the road. And once you fall to the lower level in the beginning, you automatically go back to like 5th place, like 4th place right away. So really, you gotta slow down, like right here, and then I think I just got tailgated. Either I might have just gotten tailgated. Interesting. But, okay, I should be paying attention. So once again, I'm gonna get tailgated here. There we go. Now watch what happens. I'm on 1st place right now. Now watch out. See, I'm 3rd place. How did I go to 3rd place so quickly? I'm gonna show you how. So we normally, you know, if you're playing this on a different difficulty, you would just say, oh, I'll go on the lower level. Who cares, right? But observe where I'm sitting right now. Take a look right above me on the screen. Like right above the timer. See that yellow track? So apparently when you stay on the lower level, upper level, you get on that fork. You can take that fork in the road and you'll be able to remain ahead of everybody. But if we're looking at the map, mini map, and we're looking at where I'm at on the track now, I don't get to go on that fork in the road. So where does it take me? I'm not really sure, but I think it's a long cut. I think it's like a long cut. Whoops. It's a long cut, and not only is it long cut, but it's like on this like weird, like awkward, like, you know, caution tape thing, you know, like it's just like it's just a there we go. Okay, so that fork in the road causes those guys to meet up over there. So apparently maybe they're taking a long cut too, but they're coming from over here. In fact, we can... Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. Alright. No, I'm not going to do all this free play exploration, but I want to make a point here. This is the fork in the road right here. So, let's just... Right there. Okay, that's the upper level. And I just fell into the lower level. I don't know if it matters over here. I think it might not, but let's go and see where this comes from. Yeah, I doubt I'll get a 1st place finish on this one. I'd be in fact, that's a good... Maybe my goal shouldn't be 1st place. I mean, obviously, I've been doing the winner takes all. I might have to explore that possibility At the very least, it'll allow me to map the track maybe, but the real difficulty is just staying in that upper level, you know? That's like my problem. Whereas right now, I'm having no problem staying afloat on, even this one looks like a pain in the butt, but this is going to be my last race probably for today, and I'll probably be able to remain afloat on this one. See, my traction is upgraded, my brakes are good. Oh, whoops, couldn't do that. In fact, I probably don't even need to aggressively be pushing like I was before, you know. Let's take it a little bit easy. Whoops. I don't know. I think I'm not going to make excuses, but I did really good before bed last night. Then again, I started from the beginning, so I had a lot of easy tracks to play. I gotta remember to use the slide. So I could use the slide, but obviously it's easy to use the slide on Tatooine. Also, it should be noted that, whatchamacallit, I remember I was making fun of Beggar's Canyon being too small. But it's actually not that bad when you play the final Tatooine level, like that at the very end of the game. Beggar's Canyon is huge. Like it feels like an actual like Beggar's Canyon set. Wow, I'm just wrecking this. I don't know if my brain is fogged up or what. I mean, I did work 12 hours today. Ah, shit. They're gonna creep up behind me if I'm not careful. I gotta be careful on that. Oh, you whore. I'll have to catch up with you on the chat in a moment when I'm, you know. All right. Oh, wow. I feel like I'm driving like I'm playing Extreme G on a 64 controller. When I play Extreme G, like, I would constantly like bump into the wall, and it's like that game you had shields, you had like a bubble around your car like in Star Trek. So it was okay, but something's wrong with me tonight. I'm not even gonna try to make an excuse. I'm not gonna say, oh, the screen might be a little delayed today. Nah, I'm on my BB game. I should have just focused on building my Gundam today, huh? Ow. And yeah, I mean, I'm obsessed with this pod racer, as you guys noticed. I like the wings on it. It makes me feel like it's more, you know, aero or whatever. Those shrubs really mess me up. Yo, but that Tom P, dude, he's both a funny and informative fella. And he's right about many things. And I read some books that sort of drive what he was saying many years ago. I remember I go to a friend, I read him title book. He's like, well, you know, I don't think it's exactly right. It's like, yeah, but you know, it kind of got a point about the vacuum cleaners. You know, I'll say hashtag not all, but you know what I mean? Like, you know, some guy invents, hey, what up, Orville Nation? Oh, no, get out of here, Annie. You got a girl's name, Anakin. There's no way I'm losing to you. Plus, I'm not gonna lose to the future Darth Vader. He'll choke me out later regardless. Might as well get my winnings in while he's still weak. I don't give a shit he's got chlorine in his body. I mean, midichlorians. I always forget to use the power slide. Yeah, so this is a quick one. We're gonna do the real show tomorrow night, Monday. I started late because a friend was streaming, Tom P. P-Noid News. He's a very cool dude out there. Sometimes has very sage wisdom. Sometimes people might say he's a bit unconventional, and that's why I love the guy. I think he's sort of a positive influence to some extent. I mean, he called his stream to like what? The Church of Jesus Christ, not a bitch made mother effort. Like, it's a mouthful, but I think what he's trying to say is that Jesus Christ and his followers are not a bunch of bitch made mother effers. And it's a little contrary to something you're talking about with the Roman Republic or Roman Empire. When Rome began to fall, you know, Christianity is coming onto the scene, and it's all about turning the other cheek. And I mean, I kind of like the virtues of tolerance and all, but there are some valid concerns that, like, you know, Rome being forced to sort of change, or Rome going from, like, you know, being intolerant to, like, being, you know, officially in favor of Christianity. Maybe that was the death knell, a beginning of the end. And I think part of it was because, like, people misinterpreted the charity thing to being like acting like they're socialists, acting like, you know, you got to give everything away to people who have less. And I remember Tom was describing it like, you know, you have these senators and, you know, their wives are just like nagging these fat bastards, probably, right? They're probably just like these fat, comfortable, you know, senator types, right? Wealthy dudes. And their wives are like browbeating them, like, look, pass this legislation, let the Christians do their thing. And I mean, I'm not saying I'm against Christians doing their thing, but perhaps it was antithetical to what Rome was trying to do. And so gradually Rome sort of eroded its own power, or I don't know, eroded whatever Rome was. And look, I mean, I'm sure other people look at it differently, but it was an interesting angle. Okay, so see, that one was pretty easy, right? I mean, even though I was driving terribly, I still won because my car is so thoroughly upgraded that how could I not win? But that other one, that double-decker track, like, I'm gonna have to train like Rocky in the movie Rocky, you know, about the boxer, to get myself in a state where I could stay on that upper track. And it's probably gonna consist of me playing in free play mode. So right now, I'm not gonna do any more racing, but we'll just take a look at how much game money I have. So I got 10 grand right now. And if I can keep winning these remaining races, I'll be able to get enough money to really soup it up, right? And the big issue is that I have like if I might have to open up one more game account or, you know, profile, because and the next time I start a new profile, I'll have to be very picky, like which pod racer. I can't just use my favorite pod racer. As much as I love this guy's pod racer with the wings on the front, I'm gonna have to pick something else probably, because what I really need is to make sure I don't buy more than 4 parts. Like, I have to buy 4 parts. And that's it, like, because otherwise the 4 pit droids won't be able to maintain them. There will always be a part or multiple parts that are gonna take damage. And you can see, like, before, my battery took damage. Now the droids basically fixed the battery, but now my air brakes are totally crap. And I paid like a ton of money for these air brakes, and now I have the performance of a crappy air brake. Like, I might as well just have the Mach 1 air brake if I'm gonna Mach 2, whatever the hell it is. But let's see, what do we got in the chat here? Silver or gray? What did I miss? I think you could change it mid-game. So 4th or better, at least. Yeah, you could definitely, no, you could change it mid-game. You could change the winner takes all to like fair or skilled. So it's actually very easy. We could demonstrate right here. You press the left and right button. So fair, first place 1600. 1400, 1200, and 200. So if you get 3rd place, you're still getting a decent amount. Whereas on skilled, you'll only get 1,200 on second place. You'll get half that on third place, and first place get 2,400. But if you know you're gonna get first place, or you have confidence you're getting first place, then you're gonna go and do this, because that's how you're gonna get that 4,400. And the key is you gotta quit before you lose. If you don't get first place, you gotta quit right before that, or before you can no longer quit, basically. The guy with the smallest pod racer is the fastest one. All right, good to know. So if I open up a new profile, that's how I'm gonna roll. And yeah, punching beef won't help me with pod racing, although maybe it will. Maybe if I slam my head into a beef, it'll get me good at pod racing, because it'll make me more impervious to concussion. Yeah, so apparently the damage system might not. So I've heard people argue that, oh, to avoid damage you gotta avoid crashing. Then I've heard other people say, no, the damage is random, and that if you have 4 high tier parts and 4 pit droids, you'll never have damage. So if that's true, that's cool. And then it makes me wonder, well, does damage only apply to like upgraded parts? So it does raise some questions. But what we're gonna do here is, oh, there we go. It said practice right here. So I don't know what practice actually means, but obviously, it looks like the stats of my pod racer are weak now. Now, what is the smallest pod racer? Anakin? Well, right now, okay, so in practice, you only get access to like this many pod racers anyway. So at that point, I might as well just do free play. Like, I don't really see a difference with practice, because I can do all the same things in this mode, including the invitational circuit. So this one, I'm gonna just do like a quick, like, taking it. I usually bought high tier but damage parts to save credits. That makes sense. That is not a bad strategy. It's just that definitely like learning some weird things, nuances. So okay, so I don't know why these guys are getting in my way. I don't really care. Go ahead of me, people. Ow. Yo, why are these guys driving like, is that, wait a second, this could be interesting. It's like they're bunching up at the beginning and slowing down on purpose. Wow, my repairs are so much. Okay, there we go. So now, I'm driving like a spaceship. So these guys some of these guys are going pretty slow here too. Like these rear enders here are really like taking it easy apparently. Ow. See, Anakin's taking it easy there. So maybe I should like, oh, see how easy I almost fell? So definitely wouldn't take this one on without practicing. See, those guys fell just now. I think they're screwed. Whereas I just got ahead of them by 2 positions just by not falling. And now it's okay to be on this bottom level because there really isn't any top level over here unless you make a jump. I'm pretty sure there isn't. And then you can cut around here. And then at some point you get into this underpass. Oh, fuck. There we go. See, I just went back one place. So you see, like, it's really important that, you know, even for my practice, like, I took it real slow there. I don't have the patience right now, but when I'm in a patient mood, I gotta just stay on that top level. And I think it can be done. I think just playing in practice mode and staying in the top level will make a huge, you know, will be huge. So what do we got here? It's a rigid pod racer, not the chains like stuff. Maybe it only unlocked on the last circuit. Been 20 years since I played. All right, no doubt. Well, I put a new camera mount up with a light. Like I think I showed this to you guys days ago, but I'm still trying to figure out how to mount the camera light because unfortunately, this thing's like once I lower it, it gets into the camera view. You can already see. I think part of the light shows up like right. Well, you get the idea. There's a light here. And I want more zoom. I might have to one day just invest in a real SLR or something like that. But let's see if we can get this thing to come into focus. All right. So this is missing parts right now. I mean, it's not missing parts, but I still got to finish building it. This is the RX-78-2 that I've been working on for a while, and I painted it with Gundam marker here and a brush marker here, but I gotta clean it up, as you can see. So I'm probably gonna use a metal pick to kind of scrape away the excess there. I think it comes with a decal, but I was really trying to go for, you know, making it look cool. The eyes are actually a decal, I think. Yeah, it's a decal. So, you know, we need some armor here and here, but it's basically almost done. And I have some spare parts. I even painted some of the parts in enamel paint, so I can, you know, probably come up with some cool trick. Now, also, you might see down here, we got the Victory holding a beam weapon. Now, I bought a set of weapons that came with extra hands, but interestingly, this is the hand it came with. It's like a resin. It's a flexible, rubbery resin over here, but I'm like 90% sure this hand is smaller than this hand, but this hand definitely gets a very snug fit with the weapon. So, I mean, can't go wrong with that, I guess. So there's my Victory Gundam, and I don't think I ever did the eyes correctly on this. So I gotta put the sticker for the eyes on at some point too. But that's not the super big Victory Gundam. The good one, the big one, that one I've done everything correctly on it so far, but I had to take a lot of care. As we're painting these shields, I'm gonna have to strip them again, but I'm getting better at painting them. So you can't paint them directly with the marker. You have to have a clean paintbrush, and you can use the Gundam marker ink with the paintbrush, but it's a trick and a half to do it right. So I have to soak them or rinse them in alcohol again. At that point, I may just use Tamiya, because I finally got my paint thinner in the mail, and this is good paint thinner right here. So I think that might just be the better way to go, is to use, you know, acrylic paint instead. But I have mixed attitudes about acrylic paint, but that's a different topic. I do have a top coat, so I can use the Mr. Surface or Mr. Top Coat, and that should help. So anyway, I'll work on that sometime, but just wanted to share that. So now let's shuffle away from the game. Let me just switch my monitor. Does anybody have any questions before I go? I don't know what to add, but let me know if you have any questions, comments, ideas, proposals. Oh, I picked up some Chicago screws. No one came over from Tom's show, Grump. That's okay. Well, I appreciate you shouting me out, and I appreciate Tom shouting me out. And I put my own link out at the end just for good measure. But, you know, ultimately, I will have to, people waved at me on the Discord, so I have to wave back now. That sucks. And then I got a DM from somebody there. I think I did it. Nah, I don't know what. Oh, I got a call. I got one missed call. One new message. Where? Is that like a voicemail message? I'm going to add the friend. Is that Pino? Anyway. Someone, well, yeah, so apparently Tom must have started, Pinoid must have started a new Discord. So I joined that one. And, yeah. So somebody either messaged me, but probably by accident. Because I've gotten calls from people by accident on these things before. I'm not really sure. Unless that was literally Tom P calling me to get me in on the fucking, you know, fucking whatever chat. But like I say, anyway, maybe next time I'll join the chat. I gotta say, like, a while back, I would watch Tom do these streams where he'd let people on. And this was like when I started streaming, and I was getting a little more confidence, but I was still like not super confident about streaming. Gradually, I was getting more and more confident, but at the same time, he usually is anti-camera because he's concerned that the camera will eat up the bandwidth, or at least bottleneck the connection. So everyone is audio only, but these days I'm more confident about speaking on a microphone without a camera, without the vanity of a microphone. So, you know, it's all good. So I think, you know, if I have something to contribute, I would definitely join. And the only time I wouldn't join is if I was like not of sane mind, if I was overly exhausted, or if I wasn't able to get near my desk. But realistically, that's kind of a wimpy reason not to join. Like, if I'm riding my bike, I don't think it's polite to join, right? Because there's going to be a lot of background noise. But on my phone, I probably shouldn't be afraid to join. But obviously, I got such good setup that I'm not afraid to do anything from here. But anyway, yes, I'm gonna end this now. Not much to talk about. Tomorrow, I'll try to do a reaction stream. I mean, I plan to do a reaction stream tomorrow to something, so that'll be a surprise. I'm aiming for 10:30 p.m., but it could be a little bit later. Hey, what up, Lady Mist? Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, 10:30, maybe 10:45. You know, like it's just a matter of eating dinner, getting freshened up, and basically showing up here before I go to bed. And oh shit, it's 12:06. Well, anyway, JLM, thanks for dropping by. It was good to see you at Pinoid stream. Lemon Pie, it's always good to see you. Orville Nation, it is definitely always good to see you. Lady Mist, it was always good to have you here as a lurker, and always good to speak to you as well. And so, thank you for lurking. And we had Alan Copeland here too. Alan Copeland is practically a superstar. You see him at every channel where, you know, on our corner of the internet. We even had QEPX here. He still wants to be a mod. Some things never change. Yeah, you know, at least he's consistent, right? I told him just chill out, bro. The more you ask, the more my spotty sense tingles. Like I literally say that every time. My position does not change. And thanks for enjoying the game. So you know, that game I know it's gonna get a little old soon, but I really have some life goals when it comes to that game, and I'm doing better in that game than I've ever done in my life. So I'm gonna keep at it. But even I'm getting a little bored of it, but I want to conquer that track. And that's going to take some commitment there, and that will require me to do some repetition. But it is my intention to conquer that pain in that butt track that we just went over a little while ago. So anyway, for anybody watching on the replay, if you have any questions, comments, or ideas, please leave a comment. If you want to see me again, tune in tomorrow night around 10:30, maybe 10:45 p.m. Eastern time. Tomorrow night we're going to do a reaction stream to an episode of something that is available on YouTube, and it's going to be pretty spiffy, pretty short, but you know, I think we'll have a little bit of something for everybody, and if nothing else, it'll be something that you didn't expect to see. So, you know, that should be some fun. And with that being said, please like and subscribe, and for now, we shall end